You've saved up for months, packed your bags, and finally arrived at the port. But what if a common blunder leaves you stuck in line for hours or missing out on the fun? In this video, I'll reveal the 6 biggest embarkation day mistakes new cruisers make and how to avoid them for an epic start to your vacation. Hey there, cruise enthusiasts! Welcome to episode 22 of our series on making your sea adventures unforgettable. If you're new here, I'm your go-to guide for all things cruising, and today we're tackling a topic that hits close to home for first-timers: what not to do on Embarkation Day. 6 rookie mistakes. Embarkation Day, that magical moment when you finally board the ship, is supposed to be all about excitement, ocean views, and that first sip of a tropical drink. But let's be real, it's also a whirlwind of check-ins, crowds, and logistics that can trip up even the most prepared traveler. I've been on dozens of cruises, from short weekend getaways to epic transatlantic voyages, and I've seen it all. Rookies often make the same avoidable errors that turn this day into stress central. So, to help you out, we're doing this countdown style, starting from mistake number 6 and working our way to the absolute worst one. For each, I'll explain what the mistake is, why it's a problem, and give you some pro tips to dodge it. Let's dive in. Starting our countdown at number 6, not packing a dedicated carry-on bag for essentials. What does this mean? A lot of new cruisers just hand over all their luggage to the porters at the port and assume it'll magically appear in their cabin right away. But here's the reality check. Your checked bags might not show up until late afternoon or even evening, depending on the ship and how busy things are. So, if you stuff everything into those big suitcases, you're left without your swimsuit, sunscreen, medications, or a change of clothes for hours. Why is this such a rookie mistake? Well, Embarkation Day is prime time to hit the pool, grab lunch, or explore the ship before the masses settle in. Without your essentials, you could be stuck in your travel clothes, feeling sweaty and uncomfortable, or worse, dealing with a headache because your meds are MIA. I've heard stories of people missing out on that first day sail-away party because they couldn't change into something fun. Plus, if your luggage gets delayed or lost, rare, but it happens, you're in a bind. Pro tip: always pack a small backpack or tote with swimsuits, flip-flops, a light jacket, any daily medications, valuables like electronics or jewelry, and important documents. Throw in some snacks and a reusable water bottle too. This way, you can start enjoying the ship immediately. Trust me, it's a game changer. I've turned potential disasters into chill afternoons by the Lido deck thanks to this simple habit. Moving on to number 5, flying into the port city on the same day as your cruise departure. This one seems convenient, save on an extra hotel night, right? But oh boy, is it risky. You're betting everything on your flight arriving on time, with no delays, cancellations, or baggage issues. If your plane's late, you might miss the ship's all-aboard time, and guess what? The cruise won't wait for you. You'll be left scrambling for expensive last-minute flights to the next port, or, worst case, waving goodbye to your vacation altogether. Cruise lines often require you to board hours before departure for muster drills and security. I've seen heartbroken families at the airport realizing their dream trip is sailing away without them. It's not just stressful, it can cost you thousands in rebooking fees. Instead, fly in at least a day early. Use that extra time to explore the port city. Think Miami's beaches or Vancouver's markets. Book a hotel near the terminal and consider travel insurance that covers trip delays. It's peace of mind worth every penny, and it'll let you start Embarkation Day relaxed, not rushed. Number 4 on our list, heading straight to the buffet as soon as you board. I get it, the smell of fresh food wafting through the air is tempting, and you're probably hungry after travel, but rushing to the main buffet line is a classic trap. Why is it a mistake? On Embarkation Day, everyone has the same idea, turning the buffet into a chaotic zoo of long lines, crowded tables, and elbow-to-elbow dining. You could waste precious time queuing up when there are quieter spots to eat. Plus, with so many people, it's easy to overeat or feel overwhelmed right from the start. I've been there, juggling plates in a sea of strangers, only to wish I'd explored other options. The why here is simple. You miss out on a smoother, more enjoyable intro to the ship. Opt for alternatives like the main dining room, often open for lunch, or specialty spots like a burger grill or pizza station, or even room service if available. Some ships have hidden gems like a quiet cafe on a higher deck. Grab a quick bite there, then use the time to tour the ship or snag a prime lounge chair by the pool before they're all taken. This small shift can make your first hours aboard feel luxurious instead of frantic. Coming in at number 3, forgetting to complete online check-in or download the cruise app beforehand. In today's digital world, many cruisers skip this, thinking they can handle it at the port. What happens? You arrive and join the massive line for manual check-in, wasting time that could be spent boarding. The app is your lifeline for reservations, daily schedules, and even virtual queues. Without it, you're flying blind. Why dodge this? Ports on busy days can have thousands of passengers, and delays add up fast. I've waited over an hour because I once forgot to upload my photo ID in advance. It turns excitement into frustration, and you might miss early access to onboard activities. Most lines let you check in online 30 to 90 days before sailing. Upload docs, select arrival times, and link credit cards. Download the app at home over Wi-Fi to avoid spotty port signals. Once aboard, use it to book shows, dinners, or excursions right away. It's like having a personal cruise concierge in your pocket. Don't leave home without setting it up. Number 2 on our list, arriving at the port too early or without respecting your assigned boarding time. Eager beavers show up at dawn thinking they'll beat the rush. But why is this problematic? Cruise terminals aren't designed for early crowds. You might end up sitting on the floor or in overflow areas for hours with limited bathrooms and no food. Plus, if you ignore your slotted time, usually assigned during online check-in, you clog the system for everyone. Cruises board in waves to manage flow. Showing up early just creates bottlenecks. I've seen tempers flare in those holding areas, turning a fun day sour. The key is timing. Aim for your assigned slot, usually midday for most lines. If you're elite status or in a suite, you might get priority, but otherwise, patience pays off. Use the wait time productively. Grab coffee nearby or people watch. Once you board, everything flows better. This mistake is all about respecting the process. Avoid it and you'll step aboard refreshed. And finally, the number 1 rookie mistake on embarkation day is not having your documents organized and ready to go. This includes passports, boarding passes, vaccination proofs, if required, and any visas. Why is this the absolute worst? Security and check-in are strict. Fumbling through your bag for that one paper can hold up the line and start your day on a stressed note. In the worst cases, missing docs means you don't board at all. Cruises are international travel, even for coastal routes, so requirements vary. I've seen passengers turned away because their passport expired, or they forgot a birth certificate for kids. It's heartbreaking and avoidable. Triple check everything weeks in advance. Print backups, store digital copies on your phone, and keep them in an accessible folder or wallet. If traveling with a group, designate one person to handle docs. This ensures smooth sailing through customs and onto the ship. Remember, preparation here sets the tone for your whole trip. Don't let disorganization sink your vibe. Whew, that was our countdown of the 6 biggest embarkation day blunders. By steering clear of these, you'll maximize fun and minimize hassle from the get-go. The outro. There you have it, folks, the 6 rookie mistakes to avoid on embarkation day for a smooth start to your cruise adventure. Remember, a little prep goes a long way in turning potential pitfalls into pure enjoyment. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more cruise tips, and drop a comment below. What's your biggest embarkation day story? Hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next voyage. Fair winds and following seas.